right now, but we're not at MOAB, Utah. We're in Dallas, Texas. What you're looking at is the membrane leftovers of SWRNC D.I.Y. Auto School, Dallas. I actually moved back in July. I just got done with the Roadrunner, Nitpicks Roadrunner. I brought it back, and thankfully, Mr. Majestic let my friend Pete stay in the office. And when I got here, this place was actually turned upside down. It was a total mess. All the stuff that you see in this room right here was scattered throughout the shop. I actually killed 3 rats. I killed 3 rats that were in here. The place stunk like rat shit and rat piss, and it was a total disaster. So I went ahead and I cleaned it up. But as you can see, there's really nothing left. Now, Mr. Majestic, of course, this is mine. I'm going to be taking that with me, or I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe Les will buy that from me. Minnie wants to keep that. I don't. Mr. Majestic offered me some money. I'm going to ask him again if he will buy it from me. Hopefully he will. But what we've done in here to transform it into Mr. Majestic place, I went ahead and hung all his clocks up. Well, these aren't all of them. These are just the ones that were laying around on the floor and on the couch and stuff. So I went ahead and lined all that out. But this is my friend Pete's old shop. This is where my friend Pete used to sit. This is where all the magic happened right here. The magical situation was in this corner. This was the command center of D.I.Y. Auto School Dallas right here. Now, that's Minnie's desk, and it used to sit right here. This is where her desk was, and my desk was over here. Now, of course, Mr. Majestic got mad because I sold my desk to Minnie's cousin, and he got very, very upset, and he wanted it. But, you know, it's not here for him to complain about. So, you know, he got stuck with Minnie's desk, which he bought from us. He's a clock collector. All the clocks that you're looking at, I actually found for him. We don't have time to go over the clocks. If you want to watch some of my clock videos, watch them. They're very unique and very informative. Very, very old clocks here. You're looking at history that dates back to the late 1700s in this room. Just on clocks. So, yeah, clocks. But this is the old command center right here of SWRNC D.I.Y. What the hell happened here? Hold on. Now, I just cleaned this clock and oiled it. And we need to get this clock going. Something is going on here that's not working. So, I've been working on this clock here for about 3 days now. And I'm trying to get this thing to work. So hopefully it'll stay working. Now here's a very unique situation. This is a tugboat. This is an RC tugboat that this guy here made back in 2002, 2006. And we found this at an estate sale for 150 bucks. But you want to talk about, now look at, here's my hand so you can see how big the thing is. You want to talk about some intricate, detailed situations. I'm going to give you a little peek in here. Look at this. Can I lift this up? I want to show everybody. Look at the internal combustion sections on this. Let me show you something here. This is unbelievable. It's just, let me get these things here out of the way. Okay. It's just unbelievable. Look at all this detailed. It's crazy. Look at the drive shafts here and all the gears and everything that make this thing go. It's just a wild, wild, wild west of a deal going on. I can tell you that. This thing right here, it actually spins around, of course, when it's in the water. This crane actually works, and then it also works this way. It's got an electric motor that makes it go up and down, and it moves back and forth. These actually work, okay? Look at the little welder man. Okay, look at the little welder guy. He's like fixing something, so, yeah. This guy did a superb job on this thing, just very intricate and detailed. It was crazy. So anyway, back to the situation. I'm homesick, okay? I'm really, really homesick. I loved this office. I loved this shop. My office in MOAB is a 20 by 30, okay? Now, if I measure 30 feet, it's going to be from that wall in there, all the way from that wall, all the way to like right in here. This is like 30 feet right here somewhere in this area here. So it'd be like right here. So you got 30 feet from here to there. But let me go ahead and explain this to you. This office feels 10 times bigger than the office in Moab. It feels like it's wider, it feels a lot longer, and this is only 20 feet wide. This is the same width as my shop in Moab, my office, but it just doesn't feel like it. You know, do I miss my shop? Fucking A right, I miss my shop. And when I come out here and I see that it's a total disaster mess, my place or not, I'm gonna get fucking upset. I was here for 33 fucking years. 33 years of my life was spent right here in this prison yard that I am stepping on right now. That was my floor that I installed. I put that floor in right there. Those were my walls that I remodeled, I installed them. I did all the brickwork on that bitch, okay? I did all that. Who painted these walls? I painted these walls. I'm the one that put the wrinkle paint on these walls. I'm the one that made them look vintage antique. No Mr. Fuck Off Majestic guy that bought the place and turned it into a fucking storage unit. Bitch! So you can kind of see why I'm a little bit upset and a little bit sad over the situation. We're gonna go in the shop and I'm gonna give you a walk around this place and show you what it turned out to be. You know, I shouldn't be bitching, and you're probably leaving a comment saying, what are you bitching for? You got your money. What the fuck? It doesn't matter what. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I did get my money, bitch. But you know what? I'd like to come back here every now and then and see the place at least look half-assed decent. As we walk into bay number 3, this is bay number 3. Look at the, okay, there ain't no more restoration going on over here. He's been working on this car now for a year and a half. He has this guy work on it for about an hour a week. It's going to take him forever to get this car done. All right, he just got all his wood grain products back from Turkey for this car. You can see how beautiful they came out. They completely restored all the wood stuff inside it. Cost them $5,000. $5,000 to have all of the wood that goes in this car completely restored from Turkey. And you can basically see there's the other pieces, the rest of them right there. $5 grand for what I'm showing you right here, plus that dash. It's crazy. Crazy. And then of course the 76, what are we calling that? Nightmare 76 Mercedes that I'm finishing up on in Moab. This is a dash that he bought. He bought this in Germany. Brand new OEM, factory NOS. And then here's a blue one that he bought. So he's got 2 of these things. Why does he have 2 of them? I don't know, but he's got them. He's got them. I guess he couldn't resist buying 2 of them instead of only one that he needed, but he's got them. Here's some carpet. Okay, where's this from? Where's this carpet from? We don't even know. Oh, Hollywood, California. Okay, this is OEM factory carpet for this car right here. You know, special specification carpet that goes in this car here. He's actually getting all these pieces. NOS, he found some NOS panels that he is going to, he purchased them in Germany. Actually, I believe he found them in Poland. I don't know where he found them. It was somewhere in Europe, but he found NOS panels. He's going to replace all the panels in the car. But it's going to take him 7 or 8 years at 1 hour a week. You know, if he had my friend Pete doing it, it would have been done in about a month. Okay, a month. We see the Silver Beast right here that I restored. Rare car, but yeah. This is a car that I restored for him. It's a 1980s, I guess, 1980s Mercedes. It's a Japanese version. Very, very high tech. This was like one of the #1 Mercedes to own back in the day. And for all the Mercedes guys out there, that's basically the situation. Anybody that saw the movie Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze, this is the car that was used in it. This is it. So, very rare car. But my paint booth is a storage unit now. It's not being used to paint. Okay, there's not even any air hooked up to the paint booth because I took my filters. It's a storage unit of all these. He's got his 1952 Mercedes that we restored sitting in there. That's it. All right, you can't even walk down the aisles over here to get into the paint booth. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's a storage. That's all this place turned out to be, is a big storage unit. You know, let's talk about speakers, okay? They've been putting these speakers in for 4 months. They've been working on this car, trying to get to put the rear speakers in this car for 4 fucking months. Are you fucking shitting me, guy? Okay, are you shitting me? Okay, if the speaker doesn't fit, saw the fucking hole a little bigger and slide it down in there. 4 fucking months to put speakers in. Can't believe this. Then we got the storage unit on this side, and you can see that he installed lifts in the shop. Big lifts at that. The reason he's got this lift is for his trucks. So when he has to work on his company trucks, he can lift it up. But yeah, here's a car I restored back in 2001, or maybe 2002. Still looks like brand new. But this is it. This is the old homestead, the old ranch. It's not the homestead. It's the old prison yard, the prison farm. Southwest Rod and Custom. This is it. This is where it all started on YouTube. This is where it started 10 years after I was already in business. And it makes me sad to come in here and, you know, just see it not being used for what it should be used for. I mean, look at my storage room. You know, yeah, it's his storage room now, but it was mine. But I'm just saying, okay, I mean, this is where my paint machine was. It was right here. My mixing machine. I had my cabinet right here. My stereo was on top of my cabinet. Every time I made a video, I had to come in here and turn the stereo off, so I didn't have background music. Let's walk out in the back, because this is like going back in time situation. You know what I'm saying? This is like, you know, let's go check it out and let's see what's going on over at the old school SWRNC ranch. Not much. Matter of fact, nothing, really nothing. You know, that's basically what he bought it for. He bought it for a storage unit, for his stuff, to work on his stuff. I asked him, you know, 37 times, I said, hey, Mr. Majestic guy, can you do me a square deal? Can you go ahead and at least paint over my sign for me and get my name off the property? Can you do that? No problem, Pete. Let me get on that right away. He ain't done shit. I talked to one of his employees, Jesus. Jesus said that there's still people that come up here that want me to restore cars for him. I mean, you know, come on. Okay, do me a square, not a round, okay? I miss my Cadillac in the ground. I miss that Cadillac. I put that Cadillac in there 35 fucking years ago. That car's been sitting there 35 fucking years. A lot of memories right there. A lot of thousands and thousands of pictures were taken of this car right here. This is an icon of Lewisville, Texas, is what you're looking at. Okay? I told him to paint that with Pour 15 and then have his guys come out here and spray paint it a color. He hasn't done it yet. If it rots and rusts, that's not my problem, because I'm not here anymore. I don't care. So when you drive in here and you pull into the shop, the first thing you see is a big pile of scrap iron. You know, he got rid of the dumpster. He told the dumpster people, come get it. I'm not paying you for it. Fuck off. So he just kind of, like, you know, piles trash out here in the front, and that's where it stays. That's the scrap iron pile, I guess. These have actually been here since I left. These two pieces right here. Matter of fact, I think all this has been here since I left. You know, he was supposed to throw it away. So we're gonna go ahead and walk around the Batman entrance right here. Nobody knows of. It's a secret entrance that only I know. And when we walk around, we see that old Betsy and backup are still here. I got my backup compressor there, and old Betsy, she's still running like a horse. Beautiful compressor, miss her. Circa 1955 Campbell Hossfield cast iron. That compressor right there, I've had it for 35, 36 years, 37, 8 years. Never gave me a lick of problem. Well, I take that back. I did have problems with it, but we always fixed her, and she always stayed running. Beautiful compressor. Awesome. I miss her, but it's not mine anymore. It's his. It's his. So he's got his RV here. He had his guys plug the wire, plug it into 220, and his guy said, hey, this is 110, not 220. And he said, no, this is 220. So they said, okay, whatever. So they plug it into 220, and they blew out every fucking appliance in the trailer. So now he's got his guys fixing that. Big RV that it is. Scrap iron pile. We got some old tires. Yeah, Mercedes, of course. And then over here, when I come back to drop off his Etzel desk, I'll be picking up this 1970 Volkswagen convertible, and this will be a total off-frame restoration. We're going to go back all factory OEM original with it and really jazz it up. And this will be a car that I do from start to finish. That means that it will be that I will do everything to this, all the mechanical, paint and body, electrical, everything will be done right there at my shop on this car. So that's one of the ones we're going to be restoring. And then if you look at this pile of crap right here, he said, you know what, Pete, I want to go ahead and put an awning up to protect my cars. Okay, I hate to tell you, sir, but you're not protecting anything. Look at his Rolls Royce. This was a show car when he bought it. A show car. This was a show car. Look at this. Look at that. Okay. All right, look at the top of this, the vinyl top. I hate to say it, but if you don't store it inside, you're not protecting anything, sir. You wasted your money building this big giant awning. Wasted your money. And then if we look way back in the far distance, we see Nitpick Norm still at it over here, working on his Mopars and getting free storage out of our buddy Mr. Majestic. But yeah, that's basically the angle. You can see Mr. Majestic took over, and it's all his now. It's all his. The prison yard is no more. I feel lonely. I feel homely about it. I'm sick to my stomach when I see this place, and I really miss good old SWRNC Ranch, Dallas, Texas. But you know what? I'm not going to fret over it because Moab, Utah is more beautiful. Moab, Utah has more to offer. The freedom in Moab, Utah is extremely gorgeously beautiful. Let's see, what else can we say about it? Less people, less traffic, less headaches, less nauseousness, less stress. So I love my shop at Moab, Utah, but I love my shop at Dallas, Texas. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, walking the memories and talking the mysteries of Southwest Rod and Custom, Dallas, Texas. We go all the way back to the younger years here. I was here more than half my life. I was here more than half my life, and I fucking loved it. And I will always miss this place as long as I live, and it'll always be right here in the back of my brain. And the day that I die, when my life flashes by me, SWRNC Dallas will be one of those things. That flashes in slow motion to remind me that this was my place.
for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.